So I was going through my recipe books and I found a recipe that kind of kicks me into spring slash summer, and I decided to come up with a revised version of honey cake. So this is my version of it. I know there are many different versions of honey cake out there, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you don't feel like making cake batter, I completely get you. So just go on and get you box cakes mix, a vanilla or a yellow cake, even better, and then just add in these key ingredients. The key ingredient to get the honey feel of it would be ginger, honey, and put a jello packet in there, please, or a pudding packet in there so you can get some extra moistness. Now, instead of milk, because you could just put milk, I put heavy cream in there because you can see I did not add butter into my recipe. You can just add half a stick of butter and add a cup of milk or a cup and a half of milk. But instead, I have in my recipe a cup of heavy whipping cream and then half a cup of water. When you are mixing in your batter, try your best to do it by hand if you can. If not, using the machine would be better. But I like having control over how mixed my batter is, so I prefer to do it by hand. So for the best gooey filling in your cake, kind of, not really gooey, but a little bit, add in your honey last. At this point, I am just putting in wax paper inside of my pan so it's non-stick. If you don't have wax paper, use flour and oil, and that will make your cake non-stick. Now, in order to get the perfect flat top, I have the perfect trick for you. Just flip it over. I'm not selling this cake, so I'm okay with the top of the cake actually being on the bottom because I still have a perfect flat top, right? Next, we have our frosting, and in order to have the best product, make sure that you put it together in this order. Mix your room temperature butter and sugar together at high speed until it's fully combined. Next, add in your cream cheese, your vanilla, and your honey. And did I add, make sure that your cheese and your butter is room temperature. It will be more malleable for you or your machine to work with at room temperature. So I'm not the best at frosting cakes, so I can only make frosting taste good. I'm gonna throw this frosting on there and make it look more of the homemade look. It's perfect for me. And then I'm gonna decorate with some fruit. So I add all the fruit that I could find in my refrigerator in my grocery store, put it on top of here, and I had a little helper help me out, which I'm pretty sure you'll see that hand later on. And voila, this is my cake.